place even sleazier than yours. And you have an animal print bedspread.
It's the depressed man's kitchen. Both Maldonado and I appreciate subtle storytelling techniques. Maybe we could have been friends, if you were alive. Ew, even I have a higher standard of living, and I've eaten dog food before. Ew, even I have a higher standard. Both Maldonado and I appreciate subtle storytelling techniques. Maybe we could have been friends, if you were alive. Hello?
Could I speak to Carlos? Tex?
Sorry, have we met? That woman knew me, but hung up quickly when she realized I didn't know her.
If we can find her, maybe we could get some answers.
She must have visited Chandler while she was doing business with Maldonado. Maybe someone around here will recognize the photo. Larry Hammond wasn't really a mutant.
I wanted to make sure you came here alone.
Well, I hope you were more careful about being followed than I was.
Now, I have a very strong sense of self-preservation. I even brush my teeth carefully.
Yeah, it shows. Man, he sure looked like one. I prefer Weenie World's tater tots. Amateur. Motel postcards. Maldonado must make his living spying on cheating spouses. Well, even I wouldn't stoop so low as to reading someone's diary. Motel postcards. Maldonado must make his living spying on cheating spouses. Problem with vid phones is you can't call anyone from the bathroom anymore. Well, you shouldn't. Both Maldonado and I appreciate subtle storytelling techniques. Emily? Oh, man. I hope she's doing this to get through school. Emily? Oh, man. I hope she's doing this to get through school. Ew, even I have a higher standard of living, and I've eaten dog food before. Both Maldonado and I appreciate subtle storytelling techniques. Maybe we could have been friends, if you were alive. What's this?
Hey, Mr. Murphy. Still running the decryption program. You can hang with me till it's done. Shouldn't be more than 4 or 5 hours. Who's that?
Whatever you need, wife, just ask. I might have seen this lady in here not long ago. Didn't catch your name.
Not again. You're gonna get me fired. Or worse. I don't know what it is they're serving in there, but it sure as hell ain't barbecue. That's a fine piece of humanity there. She stopped by the other day and checked out our selection. Took her about 2 seconds to realize it was all crap, so she seemed to know her stuff.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Van Winkle. What is it I can help you with, Rip? Lovely. Oh, she may have come by here. I can't be sure.
You know, it used to really piss me off, the way you'd always come around asking your questions, but Now that you're paying me for it, I really don't mind. I know for a fact I've never seen this fox before, because if I had, she'd be my lady love.
Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing? Yeah, I've seen this woman in here. In fact, she picked up a piece of mail that's been delivered here. I might be able to get a name or address for you. Let me see if I have an image of the envelope. Yep, got it. I'll print it out for you.
Holly sends the information about the mystery woman to my smart Alex, and I get a new location on the map. It's on the coast near Monterey. Whoever owns this place has mucho dinero. Cigarettes. Yummy.
The air outside feels thick, like I'm breathing through a pair of dirty gym socks. It's a high radiation day. Most everyone will be staying inside, but I need to hunt for some work. I always like to start the day with the traditional PI breakfast. That hits the spot.
Yeah, I bet some intense smoking competitions take place here. Yeah, I bet some intense smoking competitions take place here. Whoa. I get in my speeder and realize I'm very wobbly and my vision's pretty fuzzy. I realize it's finally time to get this head wound checked out and some professional input on what's happened to me. And now's as good a time as any. I call a cab, and I'm on my way to the North Hill Clinic.
Where are you headed?
North Hill Clinic.
Well, I better step on it. You look like you're in pretty bad shape. Your eyes are really bloodshot.
Yeah, you should see him from this side.
Live around here?
Yeah, I do. Live at the Ritz.
I've heard there's a lot of Morlocks in that area.
Morlocks?
That's what they call them. Some new, crazy type of mutant.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard rumors that they're attacking people.
On Chandler Avenue?
Just rumors. But you never know. Things could get worse, sir. Sorry. I just wanted to let you know I was packing heat up here. Didn't mean to freak you out.
That's fine. It's just the last time I got a ride from someone, they shot me, so I'm a little jumpy. a nice gun, by the way. I used to have one just like it.
I've had this for a long time. Some idiot threw it out his window.
The head wound is painful for sure. Maybe this Dr. Donahue can help me sort things out.
Taylor warned me you might be a problem patient.
Jenga.
I'm just gonna assume you've got some head trauma. Let's see what's going on.
Weird question for you. Is there any way to tell whether I'm dreaming or not?
Do you want to know if you're dreaming right now? Ah! Yep, you're awake. So tell me what happened.
I woke up a few hours ago with this goose egg on my head and an injection mark on my arm. I've got no idea how I got them. As a matter of fact, I have no idea about anything over the past 7 years.
Well, you took a pretty good shot to the head. Enough to knock you out, maybe cause some short-term memory loss, but not for 7 years. Let's see that mark on your arm. I think we'll need to draw some blood. Everything on your form accurate?
Well, I think I said I exercise regularly and smoke sparingly. I might have got those two reversed.
Well, I'm guessing your bloodstream's full of cholesterol and toxins, but I'm sure we'll find something else there, too. Have you ever had an implant?
Just one, but it was a long time ago. It was in my brain, so I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Well, that injection mark concerns me, but I don't want to speculate. I would really like to keep you overnight for observation. You mind waiting around until we figure this out?
Sure, if we can get it done in 5 minutes. While we're waiting, though, could I ask you a few questions?
Let's just keep this professional, shall we? I don't think you could do much better. And yes, I mean that the way it sounded. I believe he runs a diner over on Telegraph Hill. I've dealt with many cases of amnesia, but nothing exactly like this.
After leaving North Hill, I get a cab ride back to my office. After a while, I'm feeling a little better, so I hop in my speeder and head out to the address of the mystery woman, who I hope can give me info on Mason Bowers.
Nice. This is more like it. Fun fact, this is a former vacation home for 3 James Bond villains. Goldfinger! Wah, wah, wah.
This house belongs in a tax bracket that I'm most unfamiliar with. Nothing adds personality to a room like throw pillows. Baseball card? Used to collect these as a kid. Now I collect past due notices. Classic. These baseball cards are great collectibles. Hey, smoke no more cigarettes. I hear they have a smoking deterrent system built right into the cigarette.
Hey, buddy, do you know 1,000
Well, the system's about as effective as other systems I've tried, but I'll keep these in case I have a smoking emergency. Barrels make any interior space look more rugged. Isn't that DeForest Bunny from Night of the Lepus? Who sells seashells by the seashore? A collector's edition of Matt Q-Base Tyler baseball card. I wouldn't dare thieve that. Well, that might come in handy. Classic. These baseball... Who sells seashells by the seashore? Reminds me of the time I tried to cook meatloaf. Ah, the soothing, sultry siren song of Red Cat. Staring at this picture is more exciting than watching a game of baseball. Yeah, just some books. Nothing I can use. Now that was a terrible year for wine. Hey, bada bada bada. Yeah, just some books. Yeah, just some books. Now that's my kind of book.
Oh, it's like a villain from a terrible B-movie. Mollusks beware.
That's a terrible place for a petri dish. Magnets. How do they work? Really? They found someone to eat this crap? I think that's upside down. That might come in handy. Standard groceries, and none of them look very edible. Well, judging by all this fiber, the owner has digestive issues. King Twinkie is the only royalty I recognize. Really? They found someone to eat this crap? I've always learned the hard way that the stove gets hot. Standard groceries, and none of them look very edible. Cookies? Nope, just flour. Never, ever stick your hand in a toaster. This coffee's been out here for days. Ah, a remembrance of a much simpler time. Well, one man's trash is a PI's clue. Surely, after all we've been through, you would not turn against me and turn to her. Looks like someone with the initial T was doubting Mason's allegiance. Rub-a-dub-dub. Tsunami! Ah, a remembrance of a much simpler time. Yeah, I believe that's a towel. Pillaging must be one of their hobbies. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, if you know what I mean. There's a past due notice here.
You're late, you bum!
Note to self, check and make sure I made my speeder payment. No, that's not important.